finally flowing for them, and their defenses were unstoppable as they tend to be. But then you kind of add Rexen into the mix, and then all of a sudden things get a little bit tricky because you don't know if this team is going to be playing better or worse, but you can almost certainly assume that it's going to play better because, I mean, one thing SSG ACAD have struggled with in the past has been their attacks, and that's something that we're going to have to highlight over and over again. But with the Will My Dead first and with Will My Dead so early, that's one of the operators that you definitely want gone here. Merc has not been cleared out of shop, however, so the trade is immediately given back, but Focal able to retrieve the round by getting Ambi knocked down. Bay finding Merc inside of shop, and now Soniqs have lost all their footing just by losing their top floor control. It's a second kill for Focal as well, and all of a sudden...
We weren't expecting out of the gate SSG had to be swinging this heavy. Might be an early wake-up call for the Soniqs to bring their A game on map number 1. Rexen spotting the isolated player by reading Hall. It's going to be Focal shut down, but instantly traded in the way of SSG ACAD as Jetcon will just barrel his way into the hell doorway. That's the attacks focusing on this red side of the map. There's already a confrontation by Jabates up the red staircase, the Warden having a tussle with him. And Grixer now just on a sliver of HP. He'll try to recontest, but through the marble staircase, it's a second entry kill, now confirmed by SSG ACAD. I think Jabates for a moment might have expected someone trying to flank, but he's still concerned about Humidor. Beautiful pre-fire, and just like that, SSG ACAD, they've got top control of Nubel.
They've got 3 as well. Vil able to shut down Rexen, and now Soniqs are on the back foot once more, and this time they don't even have a kill to say anything about it. Well, Adam immediately gets the refrag there. Focal going down. He's been having pretty good good game. Vil also down, but Jabates is on for a triple kill. Hold on for a second. Adam on for his own. Now a 1 versus 1. Jetcon spotted as well. Adam knows where he is. He might be able to go for the res, or sorry, for the finish. Looking for that finish onto Vil and gets it. Should be a quad from Adam if he could clutch out this 1 versus 4. Adam's still just hiding inside of Cocktail, not giving him even his face. He's standing so still. The discipline from Adam tags him up even more, but Adam's on even lower HP. Jetcon going for that swing, but it's Adam! They trade! And Soniqs win it out! A lot of roamers you got to get rid of in the top floor.
Look at that roam. Merc just around the corner. He hasn't been spotted. Great patience here. It's going to warrant him at least 1 and now 2 separate kills on this top floor, but thankfully Bay sweeps in.
Drones upstairs, so that Vert could apply a little bit of pressure, but they haven't found anything off of it just yet. Instead, it's Bay on the entry inside of Coat Check. Finding Adam, the hero of last round. Still have Rexen and Grixer. 2 players that I would say are capable. I mean, they better be. They literally get paid to play this game. Both spotted out by Jetcon. It's a swing there from Grixer. Netting his first kill of the game, and I'm sure of many. Now Bay left in a 1 versus 2, and the entire site is open. There's nowhere for Bay here to try and plant. He's going to go for Trash Wall, but with 10 seconds left, they're going to hear this sound call. Grixer's going to go out for that swing. He knows exactly where Bay is, and Soniqs close out a clinical 2 versus 2 there, wasting no bodies except for, I believe, Adam was the one who died there.
On that first floor by the white staircase, or he could, of course, lurk up white. It seems it'll be the latter off of these Grim Bees. He'll have plenty of info to push forward, but they didn't check for Pixel.
The Bees clear the Pixel player out there. Or sorry, the top Planks player there. But it doesn't matter as it's just a swing into Cryo window that gives them Pixel control. Now a 4 versus 3. Man advantage being maintained by Soniqs. Still a player sitting inside a Piano that could potentially be a thorn in the side! And they line up a triple for Bay as Adam and Rexen. You couldn't have asked for worse timing. They're going for that double swing. And now it's a 3 versus 2. The roles have changed, but Grixer or a double, looking for a triple, but it's Bay instead. 4 down for him. Jabates walking in through bar. Bay walking up white. Ambi has to expect one person coming up white. Does he know that Bay's going to swing now? Jabates making his way through, but it's Ambi with a bearing 9 to give heartbreak to Bay as he went for that ace. But it's Ambi instead, and Soniqs claim their first, the one that they wanted, as Vil takes down the hero of the previous round. Ambi finds himself dead. That isn't going to stop the pain train from coming through. Rexen, though, isn't able to spot Focal. Focal has 2 lined up, and Soniqs are going to have to pay their dues this round, as it's a 1 versus 5. It's a none versus 5. Soniqs get shut down immediately. Capital Bolt's coming out as well. He's got to go.
This cutoff might pay off here. Oh no, Focal actually shuts him down, but the rest of Soniqs firing on all cylinders right now as they've got top floor control. Almost losing their life. Grixer narrowly evading death. Rexon will be able to shut down Jabate's playing by the pillar position. And now Soniqs, they've got full top floor control and a 2-man advantage. Plenty of time left to gather intel. This is an awkward position for SSG Academy to play into right now, as they're just hoping someone by Soniqs jumps the gun early and gives them a fair 1 versus 1. But right now, Soniqs just utilizing the time that they've got left in this round, using those Gemini replicators, using their last bit of info with those drones, and seeing if they can just isolate somebody on SSG ACAD. You've got the Solus and Train now moving into Fireplace to maybe back up Focal a little bit better, but this vertical just far too annoying to deal with correctly. Adam will punish. And now that leaves Godville in a 1vx position, being flashed out by White. Soniqs supposed to hurt him. This is not a good spot to be in. The double flash. This is just painful to see. Yeah, he gives up White stairs and hopefully tries to bounce things back by Brown, but I think Soniqs have beat him to the punchline. They're waiting for him. Clinical showing, and Soniqs now up by 4.
Yeah, good audio cue. We're gonna bring this offense over towards SSG ACAD. The swing is out there, and yep, you're not winning that one. Jabates, unfortunately, just too long of an angle, too small of a hole to look for. And, well, Vill's able to at least get the response as Rexon gets taken down. Not sure where that was. That is an immediate trade for SSG ACAD, and oh no! Adam through the window just gets his head shaved off. That is super unfortunate. Now SSG ACAD, everything is coming back to bite them. Grixer's dead next. What is going on? Soniqs, they've lost so many bodies. Merc has to recover. He takes the 1 against Focal and is able to cash it out. Now a 3 versus 2. SSG ACAD have been cut down just a little bit, but they still retain main advantage.
2vx, something we've seen before by the Soniqs, but unlucky timing there for Ambi. Leans the wrong way, and JetCon will punish. That now leaves Merc in a 1 versus 3. He knows someone's up by top red, probably from a previous engagement against the Buck. This DMR really benefiting him, this long-range position, but JetCon, luckily having coverage, he'll get this plant down and put us in a 1 versus 3 post-plant. C4 out. It's only to create a bit of a diversion here, hoping someone overextends and allows Merc to get a kill. He has got no way out of this position. They're even getting vertical on this poor guy. That is just insult to injury, and it'll be JetCon to close out the round for his teammates. I don't worry about anyone playing below with that info of the Solus scanner or a Nitro Cell wielded by Merc.
I feel a little bit cheated if I'm Grixer losing HP through that window there. Merc! Oh!
Wow.
Well, Focal's just a demon, man. He's not losing this on this window. Who has notably not given up this position. Adam is still stalwart inside of Bathroom, but the wall's going to open next to him inside of Freezer, so he is now locked in that position. He cannot go through the rotate, and surely, if you're Jabates, you know this guy is here. And Adam, I don't know how, but it seems like there's an info gap, but unfortunately, a miss from Jabates, or from Adam. It's almost 2, but Focal gets the trade. 3 versus 2. Adam, he was spotted, supposedly, but Rexon through the smoke clears out Focal. Now it's just down to Bay in a 1 versus 3. Walls are open. He has a lot of avenues to take this from, but unfortunately, he also has a lot of avenues for Soniqs to shoot him down. Making his way towards Freezer. Secondary shotgun in hand.
What?
Oh my god. Bay. Are you a magic worker? Absolutely not. That was bold. I thought he had something cooking there, but Soniqs. Had they maybe just droned Adam out, there's a good chance I could have went differently.
Right.
What are we doing here? Okay. You're in use for the round. And Soniqs are... It looks like they're fishing for more blood. Holding this peak now is Grixer with 9 HP to his name, but they don't know that. The Capital Bolt gives away Focal's location, but it's not enough to stop him.
They even blind the mute as well. Using the Capital proactively just to cut off this vert presence and then hop into sight, leaving just one player in the middle of Freezer, and they're dead by the hands of Focal. You could try to plant trash here and maybe win this round, but again, the Solus scanner pinpointing direct info as to where this diffuser is being planted. That'll have to force SG ACAD to clear that top floor, but Bay seems to be on the case, playing by AC. He collects the final 2 kills of the round, despite losing their Spearhead of the Ying.
In the previous rounds, obviously that 1v2 from Ambi was kind of what won them the round in the end there. Ooh. Rexon almost finds one below, but actually it is Ambi, the man we just mentioned, losing on the Deimos. So now you don't have that trackability on that character at the very least. Still have Lion nearby and still have a lot of pressure from down below. Soniqs have been making headway here, but Bill just retakes reading and has absolutely zero troubles doing it. No stop here to SSG ACAT on their aggressiveness, and now it's a 5 versus 3. Soniqs not only want to try and recover this round, but they have to possibly recover the bottom floor. Bill spots out Adam, and Merc gets taken down in the background. It's a 2 versus 5. Soniqs, this is the threat of equalizing this game, and it's Bill through the wall. Grixer needs to pull off a 1 versus 5 with 10 HP. It's not happening. It's just not going to happen. SSG Academy have tied up Cafe.
Yeah, not much he can really do here playing on the roof. Seems like he might just use this smoke to deny the heaven position, but yeah, Bay still playing inside a piano. Flawlessly done. That's the second flawless round now for SSG ACAT, Adam.
Green Bees, you can tell something's about to happen, and you can see that Soniqs are going to start to make headway here, waiting for that peek from Focal, but he is just not in Rexon's line of sight. He is hiding away from it. It's Adam to die instead. The swing finally comes on out, but not before 2 are dropped by SSG ACAT. Soniqs have now found themselves in 3 versus 3. Grixer dies inside a coat check, and SSG ACAT once again have man advantage. You still have Debate sitting bottom white. C4 doesn't connect. Merc's able to get through. Vaults over into Freezer, but with Rexon dead and with no diffuser down, SSG ACAT will secure that round instead. This was an oh so important round. One of these teams had to win it. Now you can see 3 are positioned outside Snow. The Incandelas are going to start flying into Cocktail, but it's already a kill for Sonic or for SSG ACAT. So now their plans are starting to go by the wayside. Ying's coming on in, and now SQ will swarm into Reading, but it's 2 dead for SSG. 3 versus 3. Soniqs have managed to equalize the round. C4 ripped there, and it's right on top of Ambi. Lands its mark, but Bay gets shut down. Grixer on for his second kill. Focal claims that second. He almost gets a third, but looks away for that reload. Grixer now just
deny the doorway from being a real threat, as the plant will be attempted. Now technically a 2 versus 1. Focal's trying to go above to play for a retake. This could be a massive play, but they've got info on the pillar player, but Godville still wins that 1v1. And now Grixer, in a rock and a hard place, mother henning this diffuser, hoping he can tussle out against Focal. He'll win the first confrontation. But now here comes Godville, but Grixer, good for 4, keeps Soniqs alive as we go to overtime.
Gonna need a big play out of SSG ACAT, and I feel like it's not a lot to ask for. They are big players. But Jabates and Jetcon both dead. Not a good sign already for SSG ACAT. Execute starting to come out. You can hear the Capital bolts going through. Air Jab's going to catch Vil, and Grixer's going to catch Bay. Focal gets one on the drop, but it's Ambi for his 3rd, and Soniqs, clinical execute there. Get their 7th round, and now once again threaten that match point. But this...
Just trying to gather info. Jabate's hoping he can find that same success, clearing out Cigar Shop, but he'll just ignore it instead. And Bay barrels his way in. That's Adam gone. And the player behind Humidor is dead. Gobble just walked at him. You have got to be kidding me, but the rest of Soniqs are able to recover. They'll tie us up 3 versus 3, but Bay still potent as ever by the balcony.
In the past, world champion, everything like that. He even had a 1v3 clutch in Element. But unfortunately, he won't have a say in this round as it's Bay for a triple. Rexon on his return. Can he find a 1 versus 3? Almost lines up 1. Everyone is super low. That pistol could actually do more damage than we think. But instead, it's Bay with 4. Sorry, Vil. Sorry, that was Vil. That looked like Bay, but...
They've spotted out that Bakery is technically free. Now Loamai will creep his way back into Bakery, just narrowly dodging the Rotero drone. Flashes flat towards his position, and he's flushed out eventually by the Soniqs, but a C4 instantly responds back into the faces of Soniqs, as SSG ACAT are not willing to give up Bakery for free.
4 versus 4. You can see Jabates is going for that retake. This could be a very aggro swing here, but it's instead Vil to win 1. Trying to go for that trade inside a Bakery. Merc instead finds Focal, but SSG ACAT have a response every single time. SSG ACAT, man advantage being held, and Jabates with 3! They shut down map 1, and Soniqs are left stunned! 8-7. What a fierce battle from both squads. But it is SSG ACAD. They are 2-0 against Soniqs in Element. They win the first map of this series, and they're already looking great here to potentially go into this game against Makers, John.
A heroic showing by SSG ACAD, to say the least, at Zombie, where she has played quite frequently on this map when she is available, just having those Kibas at your disposal to make really comfortable spots to set yourself up in. That's now taken off the board, and so is one of your primary info operators through the rotate between server into site. But he's using these Toxic Babes just to prolong this clear by the backside from blue stairs and this open hatch. But with the help of the flashbang, Rexon just pops his way in. Bricks are right behind him as well. So although Focal finds that trade, they haven't given up any map control whatsoever. And that was your only line of defense that you had for slowing down Soniqs. They basically have site control. Adam's playing above on the hatch as well, and Adam will look to play for this post plant. Focal not on his yokai drone, so we can't deny this plant. And yeah, Soniqs just waiting patiently for SG ACAD to walk into their lines out is a big benefit to Soniqs execute. The only thing really stopping it now is maybe Godville trying to get aggressive, but you've got such a relaxed position played here by Ambi. It'll be a really obvious play for SSG ACAD to try to reclaim that part area of square. Good opening kill so far for SG Academy. Godville, there's that aggressive play we just talked about, but Ambi's there on the response. Overplays his hand just a little bit, but Merc is in the bomb site. He hopped in through the window repel and is good for 2. Maybe there's still a fighting chance for Soniqs off of this Hail Mary play. Spots the Maestro through the rotate, waiting for him to swing down this banana hallway, but not able to find any success off that just yet. He'll have to walk through this Banshee, which gives away his intentions, but he still wins the fight. And Adam off screen eliminates Jabate.
It's not like there's a refrag nearby to help him out. That's just a freebie for Soniqs, and they're going to walk away with that. Good drone work as well. Maybe a second, a third freebie. Why not give him a fourth? There's a fourth. 3 kills from Mert, and 4 players dead. SSG Academy completely shunted away from any possibility of winning this round. Still have Jabates. Almost down to second one. Merc is still dead. C4 shot out of the air. That could have been lethal for Jabates, but unfortunately doesn't work out like that. Soniqs just get stronger and stronger as this game progresses. Seconds left for Soniqs to work, or for SSG to work with. Vault actually might be the play, but with that C4 for Rexon, things could go from bad to worse. Smoke is ripped. Drop happens. C4 is there. Makes its mark. It's Jabates dead. And a double kill as Grixer just lines him up. It's just down to Villain Bay through the fire and the flames. Grixer's for his third. They're just trading triple kills at this point, John. Bay gets 1 for his troubles and doesn't make it a flawless, but it's 4-0. No sign of life out of SSG on this map.
Enough. It only deals a little bit of damage, and a smoke grenade tossed out too, so he can clear this mirror window out and play in Janitor aggressively. So now the retake is almost impossible unless Regson gets a flank here from top square. No. Good for 2, but Jetcon slows down the bleeding. Ying Candela popped away before Godville had died, and we're in a 2 versus 1. Jetcon once again saving the day for his teammates, not only killing the flank from Janitor Hallway. They'll still, of course, want to clear out this top floor, obviously, for vertical purposes, but oh my god! What a nasty shot landed by Godville. There's Rexon sleeping with the fishes. And it seems like in just about a minute, from 2 different one-on-one gunfights, SG ACAD have now cleared out this top floor. They could probably try to get square opened up shortly as well, but Grixer will still persist. And he was expecting Jabates on the prone. Maybe they had info on him, or he just simply heard Jabates. Immediate trade has been found by Godville, though, so it's not too much of an issue for SSG ACAD. Still having a dominant man advantage, and this is all in the span of a minute 20, Adam. There's only Grixer left alive, and they know he's on the top floor. SG ACAD probably just going to hop their way into the bomb site and just simply play numbers on this guy. What an effective clear that we just witnessed. Yeah, what a nasty angle by Bay. Just sitting on the car, waiting for Grixer to come back into the bomb site.
Cover. 20 seconds left, though. That Echo is starting to come into effective range here. There's a lot of time left for that Echo to be useful. The smoke grenades being popped as well. They're not helping the case here. But Grixer, what? The smoke's not hitting him! And Jetcon's, he's dead! The smoke is gone! The Echo doesn't go down! The C4 does instead! I don't know how Grixer found a gap in that smoke, but he did! 3 versus 3 now. Hey, looking for that retake upstairs. Vocal's going to be joining him. There's still plenty of space to be made here, as Soniqs have actually done the wise move, and they've backed up into a different position, and in from behind, Adam just gets a swing down. He is a stalwart on this top floor position, and it doesn't seem like he's going to be dying anytime soon. Soniqs are looking great here as they close out round number 7.
I guess the Toxic Babe was thrown too close to the deck. Much has significantly changed for SQ, besides the fact that, again, this Kanto wall has remained closed. So maybe they'll have Adam try to lurk in from ATM instead. Still find that first entry kill. Rex in a cheeky angle upside down on this rappel. He'll get rid of Bay, and now Merc will just hop in off of that entry, but the rest of SSG ACAD are still holding on strong into this defensive hold. Jabate's finding one of his own as well. Ambi creeps his way into Janitor. Spots the Malusi for a second time, pistol in hand, and through the wall he shuts him down. Thankfully, Godville is there at just the right time to eliminate the Flores. Now that leaves only Rex and no coverage by his teammates in this rappel. Try to plant the diffuser. Looks like he'll be hunting for a kill instead, but both members on SSG ACAD are playing back and forcing the hand of Rexon to get aggressive.
Yep, not going to give him a body here. Rexon's going to have to switch angles as he now makes his way over towards Jenny Hall. No shield there. No one's actually holding it now. Focal going to get on that swing immediately. I think there's a sound call there. Rexon wins his one, but Focal's there for the trade inside of stock. Almost potentially like a one millisecond gap.
Hatch and planting the diffuser, gathering more info. They even have someone by printer window as well, and here comes the callback for Soniqs. Double drop into sight. They realize they've got plenty of control here. Beautiful shot from Adam. He'll try to get off the plant as he hears the C4 being ripped out, but Focal will survive. Playing in the cans in position, another nade tossed out to flush him away, and eventually it clears him out, but Bay is there with the assist. Merc is gone. That leaves just Rexon now forced to drop into sight, hoping he can clear out Kitchen and then find this last defender who's right behind him. Almost in a crossfire. He'll just try to stick the plan. Bay swings at the perfect time to stop that play. And oddly enough, although Soniqs to maybe try to get this vault hatch opened up, it allows more possibilities for them to head their way into the backside, both from elevator and vault like they tried last time, but that failed terribly for them, and their garage lurk is gone too. Beautiful shot landed by Merc, but SSG can't just say screw it, and they hit their head against the same brick wall that lost them a very vital round last time they played here.
4 versus 2, SSG ACAD, they're getting cut down by the second. Now 4 versus 1 now, and SQ recover once again on defense. SSG that rappel down, and Merc is going to be contested from below. I think they're going to try and force Merc off that mirror window, but it's immediate death for Jabates. The diffuser is dropped in the middle of CEO. Vil is dead next. And you gotta wonder if that gamble was worth it.
Definitely not, given the fact they've lost just about everything in this round. There's a bit of info, at least on the Malusi. Not much can be really done about it. They know someone's down below and formally working their way back up above. Eventually, JetCon will get rid of the person being deathmark tracked, and they have info someone's by elevator. But other than that, brilliant hold by SQ, and I guess just having the right tools for the job. Easiest way to say it, they had the Banshee for the window rappel pop in, so they knew when exactly someone was actually in the building. They threw a C4 immediately after. That's Ying gone. And now they're just waiting. Adam being forced out here by the Deathmark tracker. Bay plays off of that at just the right time. So we're at a 3 versus 3, and Bay is now good for 2 up above top main. This could be a bounce back for SSG ACAD, but still not out of the round just yet for Soniqs. We've seen them in these 2v3 positions countless times against SSG ACAD. C4 goes out, but a little too late. And now Merc will have to re-aggress, looking through Banana, but Focal is there at just the right time. Grixer 1 versus 2 as he shuts down Bay, but Focal's there on the response. And despite the Ying play backfiring and causing a 5 versus 3 calamity.
Any man count either, so SSG ACAD, they're just going to have to go in without a lot of pressure on the map there. You can see that Merc might be able to shoot those Selmas, but instead is going to look for the kill. Actually, he rotates away. Jabates and Adam both find a kill for themselves. It's a 3 versus 3. The site entry is successful for SSG ACAD, but they've lost the body. Vil is there for the trade. JetCon with diffuser inside of Marble has to find a way into the bomb site, and he has to be helped by Vil. Ambi now making his flank down from top Marble. They might have heard the sound cue, but it seems like they have no idea as to the presence of that flank. The plant might go down here, but they are now stuck in the same exact corner. Both Villain and Jetcon have to win their one here. There's a swing from Ambi. Gets tagged up for it, but doesn't die just yet. Now another one. Jetcon wins his one. Jetcon gets 2! The 4v5! It works out in the end. Jetcon with 3 kills.
There's Volker just waiting. Yeah, there's the EMP. They
Oh
are
my
going to flash
God.
him here. Perfect use of utility. And if only the hatch was opened up, they could have had it as a cutoff angle, but they know he's trapped in blue stairs and just flush him out. SSG ACAD playing full passion
For SSG ACAD because they still have plenty of options to hold the site from. Those 2 mirror windows are not going to be easy to clear. Drops are coming in. Smokes are coming in. Bay's on for his 2nd kill. The mirror windows are being pressured by Bay as well. Grixer's in the round though, but it's a 3rd for Bay, and Vocal finishes off Grixer. It is match point, and SSG ACAD
now.
Man down here, and it seems like that won't stop their aggression. Grixer starting to go for that plant. Not dodging the smoke this time, and a C4 will do him in for good. It's 2 for Soniqs. Dead on the floor. SSG ACAD have found themselves at a 5 versus 3. They're looking to take out the supposed favorites and move on to makers here with 26 seconds left. Smoke grenade, the final one coming out from Focal. No more denial except for that C4 from Bay, which could do all the heavy lifting needed here. Soniqs are looking for this aggressive drop. They're gonna start to fight for their picks here while Rexon tries to go for this plant. But with the 2 versus 5, a triple kill from Jetcon and Debates to finish it off. Soniqs, they just cannot beat the ACAD team from SSG. It is SSG ACAD to move on, double overtime, but they get it done. Last time the excuse was super, but there is none now. Soniqs are dead in the water, and they are